And Stuart Bowden, of course Amy will kill me for saying this, Stuart Bowden, I got him so upset. When he got into Wallenbrook Hall, he had to go outside and was thinking he lost his false teeth. Hell let loose. Amy made him go out and find him. He couldn't find them. So next morning I was contacted by an irate Amy and a very, very subdued Stuart. We still can't find the false teeth. Would you come and help us find them? Fucking hell. Yeah, dear. And then there was old Stan Moore. He used to live just down there where Lee lives now. And they were all gardens. Those gardens along there were fabulous. They lived off them too, you know. And at the Revel. Do you remember they had the fruit, flower and vegetable show? And one year Russell Bowden entered. And he won it. And everybody in the village knew that Russell Bowden didn't have a garden. And he was laughing. He was saying he brought him into Costcotters and, you know, he was wondering what you can buy at Tesco's. And Will Westcott, who'd won the prize up to then, was livid. He wouldn't go in for it again. But old Russell used to say, yeah, I won the prize one year too. And Fred Hare, he'd play awful tricks on Will. When Will put his new potatoes in, yeah, Fred would buy some earlier ones and put them in his ground and say, here, I've just dug these up. About time you dug yours up. And Will would go up there and dig up 2 trenches and not a bloody potato in sight. Fred said, I can't understand that. And this would go on. I remember Will Westcott and me, when I was in the pub, we decided to find out which was the top house and the lower house at Chorley. There were 2 pubs there, the Duke of York and the other ones, I forget what the other one was. We had a 10-shilling bet on which was which. And Will drove, and we drove out there, you know, about 6:30. And at one stage I found myself serving in one of the pubs. And about 11 o'clock we decided to drive home. And Will could hardly find the car or sit upright in it. And he drove all the way down from Chorley Week, that road, and the only way he could stop was when he came up to Brandywell, there was a chain link fence across the opening. That's the only thing that stopped his car.
So he'd had a few.
Oh, just a bit. I drove, you know, through the Drangway, where Ladybird Cottage is and where Richard lives now. I drove an Austin A30 through there.
I believe it.
Did it?
Can't be done.
It was done. It was done. I did it. And there we are. And then the lure of education took over from the lure of the pub.